What's up, everyone? It's Oliver coming back at you with another video. Finally, I know, it's been a long time, and I'm sorry things kind of went to shit for me for a while, but I'm back, I'm in action, and I'm hopefully going to actually get videos out on the regular now. We're gonna try, we're gonna see if it can be a thing. We're gonna film a bunch of videos, edit them, do cool things, but this is not going to be up for a while, so I apologize for that. If people remember, we were doing mineral mining, and we had like this whole big thing going on. We were doing cool stuff. You know, we had rocks in a grinder. We made it all through, and we made it to the polishing section of the process, and then we stopped. We never started that again. Here we are. We've got our powder. We've got our rocks. I'm about to start the next step of the process. So while I put some stuff together all in the bucket, I will play for you me reading the steps and how it all works. So enjoy.
Step 3, polishing. It is now time for the polishing process. Pour the contents of the barrel through a strainer and rinse the stones. Be sure not to pour any of the grit down household drains. Wash the stones and barrel thoroughly with soap to remove all traces of grit. Use scrub brush or an old toothbrush if necessary. Ew. Place the stones back into the barrel and add water to cover and tumble for 2 hours. This will remove any remaining pieces of grit that might scratch your polished stones. Rinse stones and barrel again. Refill the barrel with stones and add step 3 polishing powder and add enough water to cover the stones. Be sure the barrel and tumbler are clean and dry. Tumble for at least 3 days.
So I'm pretty sure everyone remembers the whole thing, blah, 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 pouring the powder, pour in the powder, pour in the water, get it all ready to go, and it said for 3 days, so here we just kind of go in here, and we put it in the right way, boom, ready to go, get the lid thing on, boom, boom, power, and, okay, well, it's 4 days, we're gonna do, no, we don't want 4 days, we're gonna do 2 days. Maybe I put that in the wrong way because I'm dumb. I'm stupid sometimes, guys. You forget. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. On. Man, I don't remember what I'm doing. I'm sorry it's so dark. Do I have it in the right way before? Question. This seems like the right way. Right. It's fine. Don't even worry about me, guys. I'm good. So anyways, step 3 is on, well, step 3 powder mixture 3. I don't remember how I was even keeping track of this before, but all of that is ready to go. We will check on it every once in a while for the next 3 days, and then we can start the final 4th step of the polishing process, and then we'll be done. Our mineral mining adventures will be over, and we will be sad, but it will be okay, because there will be more videos to come, so please enjoy, and I'll see you with an update tomorrow. Alrighty guys, what's up? I'm back. It's been a day. We've got this thing going. I'm gonna grab it, we'll check on the stones, see how things are going, like usual. Gotta go get our spoon from frickin' CC Swirls. So I can pull this stuff out of here and we can check on it. So, alright. So I just grabbed one of the stones. It ended up being the howlite, my favorite. It's pretty smooth, actually, already. Like, super smooth. That's awesome. Yeah. But it says to do at least 3 days, so I might leave it for the 2 full and then see how it is, and if I think it's fine, then, you know, pull it out early. But, we'll see how it goes. I'll be back again tomorrow with another update, and I will put this back on camera because, you know, little YouTuber life. Also, I know I've been doing really bad camera angles and stuff, and, you know, I apologize, but I also don't know how to hold my phone while I do all of this, so. You know what? I'm trying my best. Bear with me. I can't do things at the same time that I'm filming, apparently, because I just can't. So there we go. That's that done. I'm back again tomorrow with another update. Figure everything out then. Thanks, bye. What's up, guys? I'm back with another update on the minerals. Yeah. So, as you can hear, not quite finished, but they should be about done because they've been going for almost 2 full days now. And I'm impatient, so I just wanted to get this done. Check on them, see how they're doing, and hopefully move on to the next step because, again, I'm impatient and I just wanna see how they look in the end. I'm extremely intrigued. But, you know, as always, we have to take a look at our lovely minerals, at least one of them, figure out, perfect, how smooth these are. Let's take a look at one of our quartz species, actually. Ooh. They're coming along so nicely. I really like this. This one's still cloudy, but I'm like super impressed with this because they actually look really good. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't actually think they'd look this good. I might leave them for the extra day just because, again, some of them are, well, the one that I looked at is still just a bit cloudy, and I really want them to be as shiny as possible just for the sake of saying that I did it, you know, and that I did it right. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it in for an extra day. I will do the 1 day thing on the tumbler, and we'll be back to check it out again tomorrow, but that should hopefully be the last day of step 3, and then we will move on to step 4, which is the final polishing process, whatever. And then once we grab that out, it should be done, like done for good, and I can show the final product of the stones. I'm gonna go back out to the light. And that'll be the end of our mineral mining adventures. So I'll check back in tomorrow. I'm gonna go put this back. I'll see you guys in 24-ish hours. What's up, guys? I'm back again. It's been 3 days, so that means our polishing should be done. It's not officially, like, completely finished because it didn't, like, stop on its own. I don't even know if it does stop on its own. I've never really tried to see. But today's the day that we can clear out the stones, rinse our barrel out, and put in the final step of polishing powder. Now I have to go out somewhere with my parents soon, so I'm just going to dump out the stones, show you what they look like right now, rinse out the barrel, and let it tumble while I'm out with my parents. Because it says to tumble for about 2 hours just to clean it off and make sure that everything's, you know, grit-free. Alrighty, so the stones also need to go back in. I will just warn you of that right now, but for the time being, I can at least show you what they look like. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So some of these are actually super different to look at, just because of the fact that they're like small now. They're not at all as big as they were when I put them in to start the process, but you know, that's what this is all about, isn't it? Did we get an extra bit of a stone? Oh my god, we did. It's like the tiniest bit of amethyst. That's adorable. I love that one. That's cute. Okay, so that's rinsed out. Okay, cool. So, just for the sake of doing this, man, dirty, gross. But this one was the fool's gold. It's tiny now, but you know, we love anyways. The tiger's eye, I'm pretty sure it was what it was called. That's like cool, shiny one. One of the quartz pieces, the bigger one. My favorite blue howlite, I think it was called. And the 2 pieces of amethyst, one tiny, one bigger. They're very purple now and I love it. And the smaller piece of quartz. So it says to just cover them with water and tumble for 2 or so hours. It's probably going to be a bit longer because I'm going out, like out for a while. But at least this will be a way for me to, like, you know, clean it off and get ready for the final process. So there will be a cut that you will see, and then I should be back to start the final step of the process, which is 4 days. 4 days of the final polishing powder, which will be interesting and fun. And then it says that it should be ready to, like, be mounted, I guess, if you choose to do so. And, you know, if not, that's your choice as well. So, there is no setting, sorry. There is no setting technically for hours on that, so it goes by days, so I just set it up for another day really quick there, and I'll stop it obviously before it does a full day because I don't need to do it for a full day. But yeah, I have to go, but I will be back, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I don't know what I just did. Alrighty guys, I'm back from my outing. My parents and I just went shopping for some stuff that we need for the weekend. It wasn't really that big of a deal, so like nothing much to really like update on. But I realized I messed up, and I didn't make sure that the direction of the camera switched for the last little filming portion. So I'm so sorry that the last like 5 minutes are in a different orientation than the rest of the video. That's my fault for not like fixing that. Or double checking it before I was like done filming, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to dump this out and get some of the next I'm gonna get the next set and all of that set up. Okay, cool. And while I do that, I will play for you the final step, me reading the final step of the process.
final polishing. Hey Dad, I'm reading the instructions. It is now time for the final polishing process, which will add a high luster to your stones. Then they will be ready to display or to mount into the jewelry findings. Pour the contents of the barrel through a strainer and rinse the stones. Be sure not to pour any of the grit down household drains. Wash the stones and barrel thoroughly with soap to remove all traces of grit. Use a scrub brush or an old toothbrush if necessary. Blech. Place the stones back into the barrel and add water to cover and tumble for 2 hours. This will remove any remaining pieces of grit that might scratch your polished stones. Rinse stones and barrel again. Refill the barrel with stones and add step 4 polishing powder and add enough water to cover the stones. Be sure the barrel and tumbler are clean and dry. Tumble for at least 4 days. When stones are completely polished, they will look shiny when dry. Oh boy.
Alrighty, so this is the step 4 polishing powder that I just ran and got because I was dumb and I didn't go get it, before I started filming or have anything set up. Go me. But anyways, again, this is a 4-day process, so this is me just starting it. I will have my periodic updates for the next 4 days. I'm going to do it for the full amount of time just to make sure that they're as polished as they can possibly be. And then I will work on drying them and showing off the final product and maybe a montage if my editing skills are up to, standards for a montage. I'll try my best. But I'll figure something out to kind of show off the final product, I guess, that we have of our stones. Since, y'all have been on this journey with me since the beginning. The very beginning, when I was originally just mining for fun. And I thought that a whole plaster block would have more than 6 stones in it. But you know what? We're here now. We had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves. We got to go through this process as a happy family. It's fine. I will show off the final product of the stones once they are dried and hopefully as polished as they can possibly be. And then that'll officially be the end. I will be back in about 24 hours to show off what they look like. And then 3 more days and then it's all over. Check back in. What's up, guys? I'm back. Day 1 of the final process. Sorry, I blanked for a second there. So we are going to just check on the rocks today. There should be nothing really huge going on. Maybe even may not even really be a huge difference that we can see. So yeah, we're just gonna take a look at what's going on, figure out nothing. We're not gonna figure anything out. We're just gonna look at the rocks and be like, wow, there's almost no difference so far. But that's fine, because we have 3 more days of the process to take a look and be like, man, they look better than ever now. So we'll see how they look. I doubt they're really going to look any different. I just get stuff all over my hands every single time I film this. I mean, that looks pretty good. This probably isn't the best one to be like, oh, it's shiny or not, though. Because, I mean, it's a dark stone to begin with. Let's see if I can get one of the bigger ones. There we go. Looks pretty nice. I just made it spit at me. But yeah, there's nothing really to update on right now. They look almost the exact same as they did before. And I'm not overly surprised because, you know, it's only been a day with the final polish, so I'm not complaining. I'm not really gonna say anything, but it's just gonna take more time. So as usual, I'm gonna go put the thing back. I'll just see you guys tomorrow. What's up, guys? I'm back. Another update on our stones as they are in our tumbler. I'm a little upsetty because it keeps leaking, and I'm not sure why. I've been making sure to close it super tight, and, you know, it's just not working out for me, I guess. But it's fine. We're only doing this for a few more days, and then it's done. As long as the stones are still covered, I can handle it. This is nasty, by the way. Like, all of the grit that's been poured out, like, it's like solid. It's making like solid chunks of stuff, and it's really nasty. So, you know, beware of that. If you keep it in a single cup the whole time, it eventually congeals basically into, I'm not even sure what we can call it, but it turns itself into something that I am not overly excited about, you know, putting my hands in. It's fine. I'm putting my hands in it anyways, because that's just what we do. Okay, what do we have in this handful? Oh, yeah, this is what I want. Quartz pieces are the best for looking at. It's still pretty cloudy, but it's looking nicer. I wonder if when it dries, it'll look better. Like once it's fully cleaned off and all that. But, you know, obviously it's not done yet. We still have more to do with it. So I'm gonna clean up the slight mess that was made on the side of this container. Because, you know, I don't really want it to continue having all of this gross stuff on it. I might actually put a bit more water in it as well, just to make up for whatever's been lost out of it, because I have no idea how much water has come out of this. So, just a touch more. Not like crazy amount of water, but at least a little bit more for the sake of. This should be untight enough. I don't understand. It's fine. It's fine. Only a few more days of this mess and me getting it all over my shirt, apparently. We don't talk about it. That didn't happen. But yeah, it's only a few more days now, and then we'll be done. So this is going right back on, and yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. There's really not too much more to update about with this. Like, it's pretty much over. Like, it's literally just, nope, not done yet, not done yet. Can't wait to see what it looks like in the very end. Oh gosh. But, you know, we will stick around and see what happens. We committed to this, and we are going to stick with it until the very end. So, there it goes. See you guys tomorrow. What is up, everyone? I just had a shower. That's why my hair is like slicked back and wet. As you can hear, it's done. I don't even have to stop it. It's done on its own. We have reached the end. It is completely finished. And we are ready to go. So, this next part's just going to be super quick. And I'm going to dump everything out, wash and dry off of the stones, and I'll be right back because that's going to be really boring. So stay tuned, and it'll be a quick cut. So, all right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, this is the moment we have been waiting for. for weeks now, we have been waiting for this moment where we can finally see the completed stones as they are dried, washed, polished, ground up into bits. No, they're actually really nice right now. The quartz pieces aren't actually as shiny as I had thought they would be. Like, they're super cloudy. And maybe that just comes with time. Maybe it'll just take some time. Here we have the final lineup. The tiger's eye. It's really nice. I mean, it's also not quite what I had expected from it. And maybe there's just still some, like, grit and stuff on it. I'm not entirely sure. But there's, like, the bottom part of it, like this section, looks so cool to me now. I really love that. So that's piece one. The tiny bit of fool's gold that is left over is still fairly shiny. It shimmers. It's cool. We love. The howlite got really light and is almost like white in some places now. So, you know, not bad. I also wouldn't say that it's like shiny. It's lighter. It's got dark in the cracks, which I kind of think is cool. But I don't know if I liked it better the way it was originally or not. We'll see. This is the tiny piece of quartz, and like I said, it's like super cloudy. It's not like clear in any way. It's not see-through. I didn't really expect this one to get clear, but this is the larger piece of quartz. So it's like shimmery in some of the cracked places as well, which is super cool. Most of these are just smooth, not really shiny. This actually turned out to be one of my favorites. So this is the amethyst. And it's not overly purple. It's like purpley tinge right along here. But the best part about this is that it broke off. A part of it broke off, and it's super purple. Not super purple, but like compared to everything else, this is the most purple part of the amethyst that came off with a little white nub. But it's so small and adorable, and I love it. So that's it. That's all we got. That's the end. And we'll see about a little montage. Because we'll see. I don't know quite how this will work, but I will give it my best shot. So, cringy montage coming up next. Please enjoy. Well, anyways, guys, that's the end. That's it. We've reached the end. We've seen, we came, we saw, we did everything. We did everything we could have possibly done with all of these stones, the minerals. We did it all. We mined them by hand. Not we, I did, but you came along with, so it counts. We mined them ourselves. We started a grinding process and realized that it would take so much longer than we originally thought, but it's fine. It's fine. We had so much fun. We ground these minerals made them a lot smaller. We polished them, made them smooth, shiny somewhat, and now we've made a montage. We've showcased everything we just did, and I think that's it. That's all we have left to do. That was the only thing we could have possibly done. Now we've done it all. So thank you guys so much for coming along on the journey with me. I know it sometimes got boring. It was sometimes long. And sometimes we were just frustrated. But you know what? We did it. We came and we did it. The whole thing. So thank you guys so much for doing the whole thing with me. I think this is probably going to be the end of our mineral mining journeys, unless I get another plaster block full of minerals. Then we might just mine them again in one episode. We're not doing this whole process again. I'm sorry, but I can't. Mentally, I cannot. My sanity will die. I think yours will too, if you continue watching me go, hey guys, so like, we're gonna check on them. Nope, they're not ready. Going back in. See you tomorrow. Okay, hi guys, we're gonna check on them again. Nope, still not ready. So like, we're gonna put them back in and I'll come back to another update tomorrow. Oh my god, it was the worst. That was the worst. But yes, thank you for everything you guys have done. The minerals, thank you. No, I thank you. And that's it. That's all. That's all we got. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, all the Alexa free.